and let's get other views on this matter. Let's get the views of the key players, those who were present at the plenary today and at the hearing today. Senator Sabi Abdullahi, the chairman of the Information Committee and the spokesperson of the Senate, joins us on the program. Many thanks for coming on the program.
My pleasure, Shagun, to be here.
First and foremost, are you concerned that the DSS brought forward very differing reports about Mr. Magu, and again we are seeing that kind of report which the Senate said it came to them yesterday?
Well, if I get you right, you're talking about different reports. Yeah. I'm aware of only one report from the DSS. By the line of official communication that I am aware of, which was given to me, we have only one communication from the DSS, which was dated 3rd October 2016. And that was the communication we used in the first instance to say, because of this, we cannot proceed to confirm this nominee, and we returned it back to Mr. President. Now, he was renominated and forwarded back again. This time around, we also asked the same DSS, please let us have security report on this nominee. And the DSS replied, dated 14th, which was yesterday, and it was received in the Senate at about 5 p.m. or thereabout. And this letter affirmed the content of the earlier letter that was sent on the 3rd of October 2016. So for us, this is the official position. This is what we are aware of. And so on the basis of this, of course, unlike the first time where we said we cannot proceed, given all that had played, we went ahead, brought in onto our hollow chamber, and of course, he introduced himself, gave us his background, and the rounds of questions from senators, took place before we made our final decision.
As the chairman of the media, were you impressed about the outing of Mr. Magu today?
Well, personally, I'm not impressed.
What did you do wrong?
It's not the question of what did he do wrong. It's the fact that we're talking about a very serious issue, which requires that, of course, nothing should be doubtful. And in this particular instance, for example, the key issues that were propped up in the letter from the DSS, he was asked those questions, and he never gave any clear answer to them. And in particular, he said he never knew we were going to confront him with questions having to do with the DSS report, and that his answer were written, which he has submitted. He had not come to the Senate with them. So overall, I think the impression is one of, in terms of how he handled the key issues that were, questions in particular that were put to him, particularly areas that had to do with allegations. He had an opportunity this time around to nail all the issues and clarify and remove all doubts, which he never did.
If, aside the fact that the Senate hinged its decision not to confirm Mr. Magu on the DSS report, based on his performance today and what he said while he was questioned, would he have been confirmed if the DSS report had not come up?
Well, this is an hypothetical situation you're asking me now. And I think...
and the base, I mean, if you will pass him, assuming you are the examiner.
Perhaps if the DSS report wasn't there, maybe the demeanor, the comportment will have actually even been different. So I think it will still be theorizing for me to say, oh, this is what will have happened and that's what will have happened.
So, okay. We'll take a moment. Senator Sabi Abdullahi is with us. He was there at the hearing today, but when we come back, we will dig more into the issues of anti-corruption fight, Mr. Magu's confirmation, and the DSS report, one that some people say appears confusing. That's more on the program. Join us again. Thanks for staying with us, everyone. It's Politics Today on Channels Television. The issue of anti-corruption war of the Buhari government takes our attention tonight. And of course, we're looking at the confirmation of the substantive chair of the EFCC, Nigeria's major anti-corruption agency. Mr. Ibrahim Magu, the man who has been acting as the chairman of the EFCC, to date was not successful in scaling the test at the Senate. The DSS states that the man will be Senator Sabi Abdullahi, spokesperson of the Senate, has been talking to us on the program. Let's continue with our conversation now. The DSS report now comes something that gives one concern. The report that the DSS gave earlier and the one that they gave yesterday, is there any similarity or there is any difference between those two reports?
Well, as it is, the first report that was sent on the 3rd October 2016 detailed all their, allegations against the person of Magu. And they concluded at paragraph 14 that in the light of the foregoing issues that they have raised earlier, Magu has failed the integrity test and will eventually constitute a liability to the anti-corruption drive of the present administration. That was the first letter of 3rd October 2016. Now, the letter that came yesterday, 14th, was confirming that we are asking for a security report and they have